Journaling Adventures. It's Joanne here. Blustery, cold weekend in South Carolina. We're supposed to have the 20s tonight and tomorrow night, and it's cloudy and windy and But anyway, I wanted to show you my newest creation. She's called Trinity, and hopefully I can do this where you can see it real well. This is a book from 1909, and a lot of the pages and the music and things in here are from the original book. Some of it is from the 1800s hymnal that I have also that I did add in here, but I did not cover the spine because I loved it too much, so I made what's called a hidden spine that is inside, so I didn't poke any holes in the spine. It's got a little tassel here with a cross, and I made this little tag here that you can write on. You can clip this off if you don't want to put it on there, but it's got lace up here, a vintage doily, a picture of a church with the frame around it. This is a fabric flower, and this is just beautiful, beautiful lace that I purchased, and I love it. It's beautiful. Anyway, it is about a 5x8. There's about 90 pages if you count the front and the back. I used a little bit of gold gilding around the edges, and a lot of the pages have fabric on the ends right here to add a little bit of beauty to it. But when you open it up, I left this open because inside here, I did not want to cover it up. It's got writing, original writing, and this little piece that said, "What is true light?" was inside of this book when I got it. So I did not want to get rid of that, so I just kind of covered that up. And then I did a little fabric cluster here of just different fabrics and a little cross. And then this page is just a belly band, and inside the belly band we have some vintage calling cards, and also a book from McCall's Magazine, 1905, a page from the book, I meant to say. And this is an envelope that it's in, and inside here we have a picture of Jesus. It's vintage with a prayer on the back with some trim right there. Here is one of the original pages from the book. This is a little bag book envelope that I made. It's got a little clothespin tag, trim. Inside, again, we have vintage postcards. Here's a 1943 page, some French words, some different fun things to look at. And I'm going to put those in later so I don't waste your time. Then we have another page here, and it's obvious that the reader had underlined some things that were important to them. I've got two layers of beautiful lace. All the pages are either coffee dyed or beet. This one is beets and coffee. It's got the pink in it. Here's one of the old music pages from the 1800s hymnal. This one is too. We've got a little ruffle right here and a little tag that says "Have Faith." Turn the page. There's a picture of an old town with a church in the background, and it is a pocket. And inside we also have some very old pages. God's sand is gold. Little poem right there. Another music page. This is a bag that is decorated with a church and some other things, and inside we have a little booklet. with some more vintage paper inside. So it's something you can write on also. And also another page from, I think this one is 1927. So some interesting reading in there. And here we have another music page. This is blueberry stained. Another original page that has underlined words on it. Just old pages. This is just a little piece of. And then this right here is just a coffee filter with a button and a cluster on there. Then we have some more music page. Here's the forward of the book, 1909. A couple vintage postcards with old vintage stamps tucked in here with the lace around here. Got a couple crosses that are in the center where it's tied together. This is fabric, and underneath here we see right here 1909. And here's another page that I did not want to lose that has writing on it. And more music page, book page, places to write, little church stamp right here. Another page with things underlined. Blueberry page, music page, a little envelope made with old music page, and inside I have a tag that you can write on, and also some other things like calling cards. It's lined with a little bit of trim right there. We have more trim right here. Another little booklet. It's got a clip up here, and I'm going to do that later. But you open it up, and inside we have more vintage things to look at. An old church. Not sure what the date is on this one. And another little booklet to write in. And this is a very old book itself of old furniture. Well, I think I can go ahead and clip this one, I think, with this little tiny clip. We have some more underlined pages with some lace on the ends. Here's some more of the beat in coffee dyed paper with a ruffle. It says, "Worry ends when faith begins." More old paper. Here is a piece of cardboard with a vintage doily, little booklet to write in. Another very old piece from a book, 1947, and a picture of the Lord's Supper. We have more of the book with somebody wrote yes, so it was obviously something that meant a lot to them in here. And here's another old page. This is the original tape that was taped in the book. I liked that brown tape look. And then in the very back we have a doily pocket and some old music pages back here, and it is covered with fabric in the back. And then we have another ruffle, and then in the very back it's got trim down here, trim up there, and then it ties right here, and it's beautiful. I love it. It feels good. Along with this, you get this, it's writing board. So when you're writing in the book and you need a little bit of support, you've got this. This is from, I don't remember which book. I think it was Be Still, my book Be Still. This is the other part of the cover. This is 1800s. Okay, this is the cover, and on the back is real interesting. All kinds of writing, and I'm not sure exactly. There's numbers. I'm not quite exactly sure what they were doing, but anyway, you get that, and you also get this little tiny hymnal. And I couldn't find a date anywhere on it, but it's obviously very old by the pages. The pages are dark, but it's a little tiny hymnal. It's got a leather cover, and I had to tape it right here just to kind of keep it from ripping, because there was a little tiny rip there. So you get that with it. So that's a whole lot that you get with this, and I would love for her to find a good home. Sometimes I feel like these books, I don't know, I have another friend that says the same thing, but they kind of take you where they want you to go. You start and you're not quite sure where you're going, but it's definitely something that I was supposed to do. So anyway, contact me if you want it, and I'll get back with you. It's usually $10 for the priority shipping, and I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye.